In this video, we're going to talk about what is effective business communication and how important it is. See, I talk a lot about communication because I think it's the most misunderstood skill on the planet, because we tend to communicate all day, every day, and therefore we develop a false sense of security over how able we are on the subject. Now, this skill also has the most significant false economy on the planet. A false economy is where we reduce spending on something or we don't spend on something in order to get a perceived savings without knowing that the long-term cost of having not spent that will far outweigh the perceived savings that we get. Welcome to communication as a skill. See, everything in your business is dependent upon effective communication. Sales and the act of selling is effective communication towards action and commitment. The idea being that you and your client are making commitments to each other to proceed with actions that will end up in you getting paid and your client getting what they want. Well, the process of communication actually has a number of really important skills involved in it that want practice. See, how often has it happened where you've sent an email and a person read your email and they felt there was a tone on your email and they were upset by it? Or more personally, how often has it happened where you've said something to somebody and you watch them get really upset with you, and in reflection you can see that you said it with what was maybe an unintended tone. A great example of an unintended tone is the tone that your life partner uses, where the moment you hear them say something to you in this particular tone, that's it. You just see red and there's a fight coming. Well, those little subtleties in communication are very, very important. Developing the skill to write and also to speak in what I will call a neutral, natural tone, that allows the words that you use to have and hold their own power, and will make it much more likely that your communication will be understood. Now, the other aspect of communication that is totally vital is listening. And listening is also not very well understood. See, I define listening as your willingness and interest to give thoughtful and patient attention to what someone else is saying. It doesn't matter whether or not you're interested in what they're saying. So, we have lots of different ways that we communicate. We've written a blog post on this subject that goes into quite a significant amount of more detail that I feel will be that will give you benefit. We'll post the link to that blog post in the comments below. If you would like to learn how to develop effective business communication skills for yourself, if you'd like to improve your sales skills, then go to our website, advancedbusinessabilities.com, and we would love to invite you to a completely free, no pressure, no obligation discovery session to find out whether or not our systems are going to be helpful to you to that end.